Recipe for Disaster is the third year short film I've been working on with my group for the past 8 to 9 months. It is a comedy featuring a range of wacky characters and a humorous story alongside a plot twist. Creating the initial idea for the film was interesting and challenging. It involved regular meetings twice a week and constant communication through Facebook and emails. In my report, my first objective was to grasp a more in-depth understanding of the effectiveness of sound in comedy. I feel this is most acknowledgeable in post-production, as when recording sound, it is the actor/actress's job to fulfill what is on the script and be creative with their character. All I can do is record what is happening at the time. However, in post-production, I took much time and effort finding music and sounds to develop an emotive response. For example, the rooftop fighting scene. Without sound, this is very standard and could be placed in any context. But with the tense music I have chosen, it creates a more hostile environment. In my report, I assumed it would be time-consuming and difficult to find the perfect music for a shot. I was right. Finding the right sound for each scene is difficult, as you want it to be to a high standard. I also added a lot of sound effects, as they're very conventional in the comedic genre.
Don't worry, nothing's going wrong with me on the case.
My report mentions different examples of where sound is used in comedy, and I tried to use that as inspiration as to where sound can be altered and played with to make the scene funny. In my report, I created 2 home examples of a short comedy sketch, both involving one with music and sound effects, and one with raw sound. The results from peers were very positive and overall made it funnier. Based on this, I decided to use some slapstick comedy style in the film, as it gave promising feedback. For example, the rooftop fight scene when the samurai girl slices up her opponents, I decided to go for a stereotypical Japanese fighting style, which adds humour to the severity.
Technique spéciale. Pleine du soleil. Slash.
In addition to this, when Gordon Ramsay punches the producer of the show, I added fighting sound effects to give a more intense yet funny scene. During pre-production, canned laughter was a potential option, as we were initially going to do a sketch show which traditionally has canned laughter, such as Mitchell and Webb Look and Mr. Bean. I needed consistent communication with the director and producer to ensure the positioning of myself was correct. I also needed communication with whoever was in charge of shot logs on the day, as it changed on different shoots, and I had to inform him or her if the audio capture was good or not. When filming on the rooftop, we had a time-consuming issue with planes, as we weren't too far from London City Airport. After I came up with a very funny and in-depth Gordon Ramsay joke in the pre-production stage, this led to Gordon Ramsay becoming the antagonist for our film, due to his famously outrageous and tempered character. In my report, a challenge I thought I would face was keeping an organised track of takes and files so it's easily accessible in post-production. I felt I'd done this to a professional standard, as the shot logs align with the camera takes perfectly. I also managed to manually set the file names of the audio takes on the sound system to match the visual takes. The fight scene involved rapid movements from me carrying the boom and the sound system to capture all the live sounds. Overall, I feel the filming was a success, and my role as sound designer from pre to post-production has been very successful. Sound is a very fun role and allows you to be a part of all aspects of the production. If I could do it again differently, I'd perhaps collect more wild tracks in different locations so we had a variety to choose from when the scene is quiet. The report was very detailed and informative to me, with pictures and quotes from books. It broke down my aims and objectives through primary and secondary research. I tried out all opportunities I was hoping to from the report, such as sound effects and canned laughter. To make it better, perhaps I could have got a few more examples of TV shows and less films.